Hi guys, it's me Lewis, and today I'm here to do a little rant video on why the romance genre is completely bad for your mental health. Now, some of you are probably thinking, why is it bad for your health, Lewis? Well, this was a rant video that I've wanted to do for quite some time now, and I'm talking like months upon months ago I wanted to talk about this, but I completely forgot about it up until one particular video went viral, which I believe it went viral yesterday, where two women walk into a Barnes and Noble, which is an infamous library in America, or bookstore, so to say, where both of these girls actually go through some of the most questionable yet very disturbing, depraved type of quote unquote romance novels. Now, now before I get into the meat and potatoes of all this, I want to obviously address something straight away before someone starts, giving me shit in the comment sections. Yes, yes, I am fully aware that the romance genre, as well as the erotica genre, has been around since the dawn of time. That's been around for like way before even I was even born. But nowadays, it's kind of gotten to the point where both of these genres have not only linked themselves together, but it's now turned into basically, well, just literature porn, so to say. That's basically what the fuck it is. And the women who read this shit, as well as the authors who practically write this shit, it's like their dopamine levels are so dangerously high to the point where normal porn isn't enough for them anymore. And why do I say that? Well, the reason why I say this is because these are the same women who want to literally claim that anything that's sexualized, such as or this, has been are completely depraved as hell for the male gaze. But yet they're going out of their way to read shit like this, and of course this, and they want to claim that's perfectly okay. But the thing is, these are the same women who are deeply mentally disturbed, possibly single or even in a miserable relationship. They they are practically reclusive from the outside world, and their only way to deal with their depression is to basically spike up a little bit by reading by practically reading some woman getting banged by a fucking dog, or a woman getting banged by some fucking hunky fucking alien with no personality. And of course, some of you are probably going to bring up my video on how to write a story, which, yes, I have mentioned before that the romance genre should never have been a genre to begin with, and this is my exact point as to why. Because when you look at it through this sense, right? Yes, which yes, I don't have a problem with romance being an element in a story, so long as it's not the main factor. But the fact that you turn it into a genre and make it this disgusting, happily sickly, pornographic styled sense as it is today, it makes you say to yourself that the people who enjoy this shit, as well as write it, are deeply, again, they're deeply disturbed. Which of course, yeah, 50 Shades of Grey is a very popular female novel. Well, female pornographic novel. But at the same time, though, when you look at just books that are complete throwaways, such as these types of genres, again, modern day romance is disguised as porn. And I know, I sound like a broken record here, but it's true. And and again, this should be a red flag to any individual out there who is like dating a woman, because if they're saying that their hobby is reading, and if you ask them, okay, what type of genre do you like, and if they say romance, my advice to you: get the fuck out of there, because that woman is a flat out porn addict. And it's no wonder that a lot of these feminists today, or activists, are just so angry and miserable all the time. They blame the world for the problems that they've caused on themselves, because Like again, I didn't tell them to go and watch. I didn't tell them to go and watch porn or read porn. I didn't tell them to go and like this particular genre. No, they did that shit to themselves, and it's genuinely fucking sad. It really is. When you look at it through this sense, you have you have so many creative talents out there that want to get their stories out there to be well known to the public, right? Especially some underrated gems that I've enjoyed over the years. But the sad part is though, websites like Amazon, especially their other two, their other two bookstores, Kindle and Audible, promote this shit to no avail. Like no joke, and it truly breaks my heart when you see so many people that want to actually create a very talented story, whether it's about action, psychological horror, or just overall just like being very deep with its storytelling. Um, it's it's true. Sorry, I'm just definitely losing my words here. It truly annoys me that when you look at shitty erotica porn novels or romance novels, either way you want to go about it, it's devolved the human creativity, and it proves to me that no offense to the women, but the women who like this genre to a high degree, it proves my point that they've got no creativity behind their back. And I'm not trying to sound like a dick here, but that's just like a known fact of it. Like you can't just fucking sit there and say, oh my god, every single romance book I come across is fantastic. No, a lot, no, like romance books in my opinion, in my personal opinion, have always been complete fucking drivel, complete boring ass drivel. But but nowadays in modern times, it's now becoming genuinely fucking concerning because publishers nowadays will literally put out any random crap for a quick buck. And what's even more annoying though is that you have USA Today and New York Times like rewarding these talentless fucking authors for writing this garbage, and critics will eat this shit up like it's nothing. It's basically Rotten Tomatoes for novels. That's basically what it is. And it truly annoys me when you have like independent creators or mainstream creators to be exact, who want to make sure that their books are no doubt well known in terms of their well written storytelling. But you got to remember something is that again the romance element isn't a bad thing. You can still find creativity to make it feel more compelling, more enjoyable. As long as it's not the main factor. That's the thing. If you're gonna write a story, make sure the genre is based on either action, medieval fantasy, sci-fi, anything along those lines, and put two characters together, male, female, male, male, female, female, doesn't matter. The point is, they need to have character development and chemistry behind their back. Otherwise, you're gonna get shit like what I've just showed in my video a few minutes ago. But before I go, I want to address one last thing. When it comes to book talk as what this is also called as well, you have to remember these aren't people who are just reviewing books like your average Joe would. These are people who are reviewing certain types of books to try and normalize the fact that that there should be no shame in loving a book that involves, I don't know, possibly a robot sexually assaulting a woman and claiming that's romance. Like, no, it shouldn't be that. And again, it's genuinely fucking concerning, and I pray to God that these women actually wake up and realize that this genre needs to die off now. Well, to be fair, it's not actually gonna fucking die off, but it needs to be cut back. They need to address the fucking issues and say to themselves, okay, here's what's gone wrong in my life. I need to figure out how to fix this shit. Alright guys, that's a lot of time for, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and and tell me what are your thoughts on the whole romance genre. Do you think it's damaging for the mental mind? Do you think it's it's just do you think it's having no situations at all? Do let me know in the comment section. Okay guys, peace out.